But we got to move on to the second piece. Now, ladies, there was an epic fail for this season. There was an epic fail for the last two seasons. And it looks like Aaron Rodgers is not worth a dime. It looks like he should not be the talk of conversation like he used to be anymore. Now it's talking about they're saying that Aaron Rodgers has opportunities to go to other teams. But ladies, my opinion is it's time for Aaron Rodgers to hang it up. You had DaVante Adams, risk it all, come over there to you just to be in another losing situation. I feel like there's more fire in Raiders Town than there is with the Jets right now. Do you guys think it's time for Aaron Rodgers to hang it up or really end up on another team next season? Nicole, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, that Aaron Rodgers. Uh, he's one of the still, I think, the guys that I grew up watching still around. So I'll give him that. He's still healthy, and I'll give him that. But I think even if he does hang it up, this will not, for some reason, be like how Kate says, Mr. Relevance, and how he wants to
Yeah, yeah.
relevant. I think we're in for the long haul with him, whether we like it or not, in football or not.
I love it. I love it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to take away from his ending story. Like whenever he does retire, we're still going to acknowledge Aaron Rodgers as one of the great quarterbacks. But I think at this point, you've seen him. They were talking about last year he was ready to come back off of that surgery, and now we're seeing him at least full strength, and it's just not clicking. I don't know. I mean, now they've just fired their GM. So, Delilah, what do you think?
I think he should retire and just be on Pat McAfee's show full time. I mean, he loves going on there. So
Yeah, yeah.
go on, be what you want to be, right? You like talking weird stuff. You like peddling conspiracy theories. You like, all this so create your own podcast. You know what I mean? Or just
Yeah.
join Pat. You're always on his show. I feel like every podcast you're on his show. Have enough people go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, get paid to do that. Go announce somewhere, or retire and maybe go back. Because a lot of times they'll bring them on as consultants. You know what I mean? Just go do something else.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not gonna bounce back to what you were before. I'm sorry. I know it's hard. I know pride, right? But isn't it pride follows before the? I'm sorry. Help me with the rest of that quote.
Pride
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
before the
Pride comes
fall.
before the fall. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And that's basically where he's headed. So just hang it up. Don't try to look for another team. But I do feel like some team will sign him for some reason because he's Aaron Rodgers, and I feel like he's just gonna ruin that other franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Wherever he goes, he's just gonna leave destruction in his wake. And so,
Yeah.
good of the rest of the teams out there, just retire. Go with the accolades you already have. Danae's right. You have a Super Bowl. You have multiple MVPs under your belt.
Yeah.
You broke a bunch of different records and stuff. Already. Just hang it up, man, and call it a day.
Call it a day. Kate, I know where you feel about this, but I still want to know your opinion. What do you think about this guy, Aaron Rodgers?
I will personally bring the U-Haul to New Jersey. I will personally pack his locker. I will personally make sure we never see his face in the NFL ever again if I could be so lucky. Because I have been saying for years and have argued with many men in this group that Aaron Rodgers isn't all that. I have never seen the appeal in him. I've never seen what everyone else sees in him. And he can go back to the darkness and he can go on his safaris. When a man can't show up for his mandatory camps and can get out of those, that means that there's other things that are more important to him than football and being a team player. He is all about the I and not about the team. And that ego has to be checked out of the NFL now and forever. because his ego has taken over his game, and his ego has put his game in jeopardy to where he has no game. His game is over. It's time for Mr. Discount Double Check to put on his khaki pants and his red shirt and get the heck out of the NFL for good. And I will be the happiest woman in the world when that man no longer plays in the NFL, because he has destroyed the Jets, destroyed that team with his ego, and he needs to go. And that is my Stephen A. Smith, I don't care take on Mr. Aaron Rodgers. And you can take that to the bank. Bye-bye, Aaron.
That was very Stephen A.
Whoa! Kay just let it all out, baby. She let it all out. As you can see, this is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I know I've been seeing the comments. You guys are talking about it. I don't know whether Aaron Rodgers is going to play for another team, but I mean, we've already seen him twice. We've seen him, at the end of Green Bay, it didn't look good. Now he's with the Jets. It doesn't look good. I don't think we should waste the time and keep going back and forth with it. I think he should just go ahead and retire. But it is what it is.